When I was 12, my dad took me on my very first real trip to New York City. We stayed with my aunt in Queens, and from the second we arrived, everything felt louder, faster, and way bigger than anything I had ever known back home. On our last day, he brought me to Times Square. The massive screens, the flashing ads, the yellow taxis flying by, it felt like I had stepped into another world. I remember holding his hand tight because the crowd honestly made me nervous. Then, out of nowhere, he stopped walking. He looked down at me and said, "Hey, I need you to do something brave for me today." He pointed across the street to a little 7-Eleven near 42nd Street and said, "Go in there and grab me a bottle of water. By yourself." My heart dropped. I had never crossed a busy street alone, especially not in Manhattan. I told him I might get lost. He crouched down, looked me straight in the eyes, and said, "If you get lost, find a police officer. If you get scared, just stand still. You're going to be okay." So I let go of his hand and walked across the street while cabs honked and people rushed past me. My hands were shaking when I paid at the counter. When I walked back outside, I didn't see him at first, and for a few scary seconds, I thought he was gone. Then I heard him laughing behind me. He had stepped back on purpose. He put his hand on my shoulder and said, "I just wanted you to know you don't always need me right next to you." That moment in New York City didn't just make me feel older. It gave me a confidence I've carried with me ever since.